doing? Antoine Webb here with Culture Matters. Hey, just wanted to stop and talk with you really quick. I hope everyone's having an awesome day and rocking it out there. And I want to bring light to the fact that the business world and the workplace is changing. What do I mean by this? The reason that I want to talk about this is because many people believe that millennials are changing the workplace. And this is simply untrue. Millennials are not changing the workplace. Technology is changing the workplace. Let's put this into context. Okay, most people are familiar with the industrial age, right? Andrew Carnegie and men of these statures, the railroads, these big factories. And the whole ideology was that the employees worked for the company. Awesome. Well, what happened with that? Well, the employers exploited the employees to the point that unions were formed and protection was given to employees. Why? Because they had no value to the human. They only seen the word employee and they only looked at the dollar sign. Now, the systems that were in place then were non-intuitive. They were simply no brain work. Pick things up, put them down, pick things up, put them down. Now, we've moved out of the industrial age and we are currently in the information age, the technology age. I'm coming to you through technology, and it's made the world a closer place. Now, being we all literally have the world's knowledge in the palm of our hand as an iPhone or an Android or whatever phone that you have, they all have the capability to access the internet, which is world knowledge. So now, being that we have this access and the technology is in place to take over the jobs that humans were doing in the technology in the industrial age, we're able to now come from a place that, for lack of better words, we have no choice but to evolve with the times. So this is where conscious capitalism comes into play. What is conscious capitalism? It's the ideology that the employees no longer work for the company, but the company works for the employees. And now, how does this benefit anyone? Well, by allowing machines to take over jobs that are mundane, the future workforce is going to be forced to be more knowledgeable and more intelligent. And they're going to have groomed communication skills, because we're going to be competing human to robot interaction and human to human interaction. And many of the times people would rather deal with a robot than a human. So where does this leave our workforce? This leaves our workforce in a place that people with no skills, who are used to picking things up and putting them down, are going to be without a job because the robots are taking it over. So now companies are going to have a shortage of employees because the employees simply aren't groomed enough to provide the skills necessary. So what does the company have to do? The company now has to invest into the employees, not by money, but by time and by personal development and skill set training. So, are millennials changing the workforce? No. Technology is changing the workforce at such a pace that in the next 5 years, if you do not have social media skills, if you are not able to communicate properly, you will be left behind in the workforce. And companies are starting to take light of this conscious capitalistic ideology. And this is where the beauty happens, because when you instill a purpose into your employees for being at your job, people no longer show up for a paycheck. Now, this is done through having a culturally aligned staff and leadership. So when the culture is aligned within the business, you're able to give value into your employees through the value structure that you've set up in the business, which dictates how the employees should act morally on a value scale. And you're able to instill that sense of purpose for the reason that the company exists into your employees, and they wake up every day knowing that they're there to make a difference and to help people in their life. Guys, culture matters. Check us out online, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Be on the lookout for our products dropping very, very soon on the internet, www.culturemattersuniversity.com. Have an awesome day.